Hi, I'm Harud Kazarian.
And I'm Ashley McClure.
And this is Tornado TV. Beat Glendale Day, or BGD, is a long-standing tradition here at Hoover that brings together school spirit before the big football game. Here's a quick look at this year's BGD activities.
Lego. Did you see that hat? What about my handle? Don't forget about my girl, just listen to my cat daddy message. Leave me alone! Now get out of my laboratory!
I left to make brownies with you guys.
Get out of here, creep!
$150 students spent 24 hours raising $10,000 for cancer research this year at Relay for Life. This event is not only a great way to support the cause, but to meet people that have somehow been affected by this disease. Harut and Sue were there to file this report at Shoal Canyon.
Hi, I'm Harut Kazarian.
And I'm Sue Lee. We're at Relay for Life in Glendale,
where 100% of the proceeds will benefit the American Cancer Society.
Well, Relay is basically a 24-hour event of basically no sleep, because cancer never sleeps, and it's like a few teams, not a few teams, like 30 teams here right now in Shoal Canyon baseball fields, just together trying to raise money for cancer.
I lost my father to cancer 3 years ago, so I usually come out just to support my father and my grandmother, who I lost 3 years ago also. So this is just an event that makes me feel normal, and I love coming out and supporting everyone and raising the money for cancer.
Well, a couple reasons. One, it's a great event. The City of Glendale and the Fire Department of the City of Glendale, we've been involved in this event for many years. I took it over as a team captain about 3 years ago. My mother passed away from pancreatic cancer, so I got involved at that time, and I've been doing it ever since. It's a lot of fun, and it's just a good time.
I've never really experienced cancer. I've never had anyone close to me battle cancer. So that part of it is really foreign to me, but so many of our kids are affected by this, and to see them just cling to each other and bond with each other over this horrible disease and over surviving this horrible disease, it's really amazing.
I fought vigorously to keep his name alive.
At 9 p.m., all of the lights at Shoal Canyon were turned off except for the lights on the Hope sign. Stories about cancer were shared, and all participants walked around the track field holding glow sticks, listening to the sounds of the bagpipe.
It was something that most kids should never experience.
Today has been a great day, Hoover.
And we hope to see you here next year supporting the fight for cancer.
This is Sue Lee.
And I'm Haru Kazarian reporting for Tornado TV.
The 70th anniversary of the United States entering World War II was marked by the performance of The Diary of Anne Frank. Here's a look at the production.
I am here at the closing night of Anne Frank, where a packed audience is anticipating the start of the show.
I think it was amazing because it's like a roller coaster of emotions. There's some happy moments and there's some really sad moments. So it was really worth it. It was amazing.
That play was sad, but actually very interesting, like history-wise and stuff.
I think the most powerful scene was the ending scene when the Nazis came and take them, because the actors actually do cry and it's just really powerful, you can tell.
Well, we had to do a lot of improv with it, and we kind of did some scenarios where we just closed our eyes, and it was kind of easy to feel it because I also worked with really great actors. I mean, Christine and Charlene and Michael. My family was really good, and after a while it became easy and I just started to think like her, and I really enjoyed it.
Well, I mean, they're living under, relatively tight circumstances. If they make a single noise, then they will be killed. So, it was this sense of anxiety all the time, even when the workmen weren't in the building. I mean, it's still scary. Someone outside can hear and call. I mean, it's horrible. Getting into character, well, what I did was, it was very important because Otto is the one who tries to keep everyone together he tries to get rid of the anxiety a little bit. So even if he's feeling scared and terrified, he tries to put this smile on. He's wearing a mask the entire show. He's trying to hide his feelings in front of everyone else. It's the monologue at the end when everything is shown, but even then he tries to kind of keep from breaking down, which doesn't work.
Oh, I love my cast. It's so great working with other people, especially new people. You get to learn new things and find different ways of acting, and it's just amazing.
I love this cast. We became so close. We became like a family, especially the Frank family. We became really close and we had a great connection, so that was really easy to do.
How long did you guys actually practice?
Wow, so 2.5 hours after school every day for a month. And the last 2 weeks we're here until 7, so that's like 4 hours.
This is my 4th one. Hopefully not my last, but this is my 4th one, and I think I've grown a lot. I really love the cast. I really love Hoover Drama. It's amazing, and I just can't wait to watch another show when I graduate.
This May, choir will be performing at the prestigious Carnegie Hall in New York City. In order to perform at this amazing venue, they must raise over $80,000 in funds. They do this in many ways, including performing at the Americana at Brand this last holiday season.
We are here at Barnes & Noble's in the Americana at one of choir's many fundraisers to raise money for their New York trip. 20% of all purchases made here today and 10% of purchases made online will be donated to them.
We are here tonight to fundraise for our Carnegie Hall trip, as well as just to bring holiday cheer to Glendale.
This time we have been invited to sing in Carnegie Hall with 2 other choirs from 2 other high schools, and it's a really big experience. It's going to be great.
Are you excited for the New York trip?
Of course I'm excited for the New York trip. We're working really, really hard, and we are going. We're going no matter what.
What are you guys planning to do in New York?
Well, we're going to see a couple Broadway shows. I'm not sure what shows yet. It depends on what's on stage when we get there. We're going to see a couple Broadway shows. We're going to do the Empire State Building, and I know after the Carnegie Hall performance, we're going on a dinner cruise around the Statue of Liberty and some other cool, of course, Times Square and all those touristy type of places.
The money that will be raised will cover their food, their airfare, and everything they'll be doing in New York.
I really don't want anybody not to go because they can't afford it. We were doing our best to make sure everybody that wants to go to Carnegie Hall and has the talent is able to go.
This has been Agnes Boomian reporting for Tornado TV.
Last November, 40 French students joined the Hoover Ohana for 2 weeks. They attended classes, lived with students, and visited many of the landmarks in Los Angeles. Reporter Agnes Galunian and cameraman Benjamin Kwok covered their experiences.
October 27, 2011. Highly anticipating their arrival, Hoover students were deeply excited for the next 2 weeks with the French pen pals. After communicating with them for over 2 years, they cannot wait to finally meet their French pen pals in person for the first time ever.
I'm very excited. I've been waiting for a couple weeks for this already. I've already bought her a bunch of gifts, like and her Halloween costume, so I'm pretty darn excited for this.
Completely. I mean, my family and I have been waiting for this like the whole time since I went to Paris.
October 29, 2011. On the first Saturday of their arrival, the French students were introduced to Hoover faculty.
Her name is Maddie, and she's 17 years old.
Je m'appelle Mathieu, j'ai 17 ans et je fais du rugby avec mes enfants.
Her name is Amandi, and she's 19 years old.
In addition, both the French students and the Hoover faculty enjoyed a delicious potluck dinner. November 4th, 2011. The French teachers and a few Hoover faculty gathered at Assistant Principal Jacob Masekin's home for a dinner along with 2 French pen pals who stayed with him and his family.
Et ensuite, ma table et Darius pour leur accueil qui est merveilleux. Très très bien. Je pensais avoir rencontré les gens les plus gentils qui pouvaient exister. Eh bien, vous m'avez démontré que je me trompe.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
After dinner, I had a chance to speak with Matthew and Aurelion about their experiences with the Yumasekian family. Are you having fun so far?
Yeah, it's very good and it's very different than France.
How so?
For the school, because the school is very not the same. All on the class, you are not with the same people, but in France you stay always with the same people, you change just the room.
How do you like having 2 French guys in your home?
It's really cool and it's really fun to play with them.
What do you guys do?
We watch movies, we play outside, and go places.
And do you guys watch movies in English?
Yeah.
And they understand everything, right?
Yeah, kind of.
While the annual Beat Glendale Day tradition is full of school joy and pride, the French students' hosts were disappointed that BGD was the day the visiting French students had to return to France.
The 123rd Annual Tournament of Roses Parade was held in Pasadena in January. Volunteers helped decorate Glendale's float.
Budget cuts in Glendale forced our city's Rose Parade float to be canceled. However, due to $100,000 in donations, the float is back up and students and volunteers are working hard to put it together.
The Tournament of Roses president comes up with a theme, and he woke up in the middle of one night with his wife and he says, just imagine, and that's when he was, before he became the president, And that's the theme he ended up using in the parade.
Well, I volunteer because it's a great experience. You get hours, you have fun doing it, and you're helping out your city. The experience is amazing. Like coming out as a community, you see everyone working on it, wanting to be the best. Like motivates you.
Well, it's cool to hang out with my friends, and that I'm also, I don't know, it's fun to work with the floats and stuff. So, yeah.
Some of them will tell you that they have learned to become leaders because the longer they work here, if they keep coming back, I put them in charge of more work, and then I start helping them supervise other kids. And so they came away with a good experience. This float would not be self-decorated without the students. We've had as many as 20 or 30 different high schools involved.
By New Year's of 2012, the Glendale Rose Float Committee hopes to finish its float so it may be presented in the yearly Rose Parade. This has been Agnes Glunian reporting for Tornado TV.
Thank you for joining us for this edition of Tornado TV.
See you next time.
Visit tornadotimes.com for more news and videos.